Well, we move from the western coast of Norway to just south of the capital city of Oslo to another slice of disc golf heaven, the Krokhol Disc Golf Park, for week 4 of 6 of the inaugural Disc Golf Pro Tour Match Play Series. Let's take a look at the players in Group A that are going head-to-head today. Not too shabby. Allie Smith, Holland Hanley, Deanne Carey, Ella Hansen. And we remember last time they played, it was at the Kansas City Wide Open. Ella Hansen got the best of Holland Hanley. And Allie Smith, at her home course out there at Bad Rock, got the best of Deanne Carey. And now they go head-to-head today. Group D, interesting thing to note here. Jessica Weiss had to drop the match play today and forfeit to Silva Saarinen due to injury, so we are not going to be seeing that match today. But we have Kona Montgomery and Kristen Latt going head-to-head. This is Kristen's bread and butter. And it looks like Kona said, hole is yours. Kristen takes down hole number 2. That's going to be 1-0 Kristen.
The basket is fairly protected by that outcropping of trees.
Okay. What a shot from Kona Montgomery, parked for birdie.
That was massive. This is a long hole.
And Kristen going flex sidearm. That's got to sit down. Kristen now on 6, forehand. Got to control the landing. And that is one shot replay here. What a beautiful sidearm. The way she controls speed and landings on some of these faster drivers is just unbelievable. Okay. And pressure now for Kona Montgomery.
That was a good tree kick. Not only was she going to be long, but it drops off precipitously behind that basket.
And here's a nice pressure putt for Kona. This is to split the hole. Kristen under the basket. Got it. Very well done. Now Holland's second. This is a luxury to come in with this slot of disc. Got it. Like we saw on 1 and quite a few other greens out here, you got to watch your disc landing.
Hole 3, which we'll see next, there's a lot of rock around the basket. So that is a very skippy green.
Ella puts it under the pin. That's going to be a birdie drop in. Kristen second.
Beneficial kick back to the middle of the fairway.
Opportunity for Kristen to take another. And that is hearted from just outside the circle. I would say this is definitely a chance for Deanne.
Hitting that gap nicely. Beautifully done.
That's no problem. This is Reedy Creek in Charlotte, North Carolina, right up her alley.
Perhaps she is going to try to fly the out-of-bounds lake.
Well, you know, I feel like if I'm Kristen, I may be trying to practice the hard shot in case she needs to go for it in the tournament coming down the stretch.
She is up 3. She has a little bit of room.
Green flag.
She's in front of it. That's an excellent shot. Is that turning too quickly? No, she gets by the edge. It's still a long putt.
But Kristen has a little bit farther look. This is her 4th.
Looks like Kristen got fairly close. So talented with that turnover shot and what looks to be a natural backhand right there.
Now Ella. Got it. And I was thinking she was maybe even outside of circle 2 from the angle, but that is a beautiful little step putt from 50. Holland, chance to win again. Take a third hole over Smith. Edge of C1. Got it. Kristen goes up 4. Holland up 3 on Smith. And Ella up 1 on Deanne Carey.
Because there's so much elevation loss, you can throw something slow here.
Just trying to helicopter it into the green. Go in.
I thought it was in.
Oh, it would have been nice, but a circle 1 putt is a decent reward for a shot like that.
This is an 87-meter hole, 285 feet. Very slight elevation up. No problem for Kristen.
And I think she executed that to perfection. And that is going to go to Kristen. Yeah, Holland going forehand with a slow approach disc here.
It's only 77 meters, 253 feet, slightly uphill. So a mid-range is definitely enough disc to get there.
The moment you roll to circle's edge. Well, there you go. Domination for Holland Hanley, looking really fantastic early on this match. Couple of dominant matches so far. Kristen up 5, Holland up 5, Ella up 2. Up ahead, now Kristen.
Throwing over water most of the hole. The question is, after it gets that skip, oh, it does.
No, I need to get that back no matter what.
Kona went, I believe Kona went in the water on her first shot. So I don't think that is for par.
I see, yep, the pickup. Correct, you are correct there. And the dominance from Kristen continues.
Yeah. No, I put the rest of it.
And that is going to be it. The match already complete. Kristen has taken another 3 points. Ella's third. Almost a casual dunk in the basket, but nicely hits a root and sits still. That's an opportunity to take another win. After the forfeit by Jessica Weiss, she automatically gets those points. Adds that little bit of challenge. And that's a great shot from Holland. And Holland with a chance to take another one. This could be 7. Wow. Sneaks through that left side. Puts herself to circle's edge yet again. That's a birdie look for Holland Hanley. Both of these matches slowly coming to a close. This is potentially their last hole. Allie has to win this. Now, Deanne still has a little bit of life left. She's got to pick up some wins soon. And that is how you're going to do it. Beautiful shot. And that is going to do it for Holland and Allie's match. And that point differential is huge for Holland, especially after losing that first match in Kansas City against Ella Hansen. She now picks up the first win on the circuit. It's Ella towards the top. Nicely done there by Deanne. Ella now has to stick it close. Okay. Just like that. Okay. Deanne on the green, putting for birdie. Just a bullet. Deanne for birdie. And here we go. Pressure on Ella Hansen. A late charge from Carey. Best Circle 1 putter on tour. Shows exactly why. And this is to have the hole. Job done. Deanne Carey now on the tee of 16. Down 2 with 3 to play. And Deanne Carey is out of bounds. That's got to check up.
All drives from the tee that are out of bounds go to the drop zone, which is 64 meters, 211 feet from the pin, and it is still a dangerous shot with the water so close behind the basket.
Pretty much has to throw this in. Well, it was a nice shot nonetheless. However, I believe that's going to do it. Ella Hansen on the other side takes a commanding win. She's going to be 6 points, 3 points above Allie Smith, who did not get the win today. Holland Hanley now on the board with a solid point differential today, so that brings her up into a tie for second with Allie Smith. Deanne Carey, another loss, and that will keep her in fourth place. And then now we move to Kristen's pool. Kristen, just in a dominant fashion, plays fantastic, gets the job done. She's up there in first place at 6 points. Silva Sarnen, automatic forfeiture by Jessica Weiss. Unfortunately, get well soon, Jessica. That gives Silva 3 points. And Kona Montgomery, not going to come up with a win today. Thanks for watching the disc golf action right here on YouTube. Smash that like and subscribe button to get more disc golf content baked into your algorithm.